Okay, so over the last couple videos, you may have noticed there's been some rearranging of the shop. Now the reason why we rearrange is because as time has gone on, we've learned that efficiency can be, or better efficiency anyway, can be achieved by moving things around. Another thing that can improve efficiency is if tools are getting all gunked up and stuff and you have to use two hands to turn the crank and, oh wow, it's really stuck right now. Right? This should glide. It shouldn't.
Mine needs a tune-up, but we're using it every day, so...
There's no downtime.
Yeah, we don't have any downtime with it.
So, what we've been doing, Clint and I, looking every day on the buy and sell groups and what have you, for a new table saw to use while this one gets reconditioned. And Clint this morning found one that is too good of a deal to pass up. So, road trip time. So, I'll take off, leave you be here.
Have a good trip.
I hope I do. Hopefully it's fruitful. Hopefully it's not a piece of junk.
I hope. Well, you know, if it's got good bones, it can be tuned up and it'll be a good saw. That's why there's so many of them around.
Yes.
It's probably the #1 table saw in any woodwork shop.
Yes.
So.
At least in our experience.
Yeah.
So
right.
I'm pretty stoked. All right. Have a good day, Clint.
Yeah.
First off, gonna pick up Ryan, which is not, I couldn't turn. A little slippery here on the snow. But what I was gonna say, which is pretty dang easy because he lives about 2-3 minutes away from me. I asked Ryan to come with me because Clint has a full day, so he couldn't come. There's the man himself. How's it going?
Hey, sir.
Good day.
Gotta climb into this sucker.
Oh, you did that easier than most. So you're up for a road trip?
Oh yeah. Get me out of here for a while.
Yeah?
It'll be good.
Good.
I'm looking
Good.
forward to it.
So this table saw Clint found is too good of a deal to pass up.
Yeah? What kind is it?
It is a Delta. It's a 3 horsepower, and it's a righty, which is what we have now. So that's it'll just replace exactly what we have, but be better. Good. But before we head out there, I got a bunch of garbage in the back, so we'll head off to the dump. Yeah, so the other day, the reason why I couldn't go to the dump is because there was an explosion risk. That's why it was blocked off at the propane co-op or whatever.
Yeah. My buddy Steve texted me and he goes, he got turned away from the dump, and my wife and I saw the fire trucks and they had the road blocked off. We thought, what the heck is this? And then Steve said, oh, it's there was a risk of explosion, so they evacuated everybody. I don't know what happened. We'll find out later, I guess. Maybe it'll be on the news or in the local paper.
Yeah, that would be nice to know exactly what happened, and it's a good thing that they figured it out, because propane explosion, that'd be massive.
There's a lot of propane there.
Yeah, it could have been like a huge disaster, but instead it's like nothing happened.
Yeah, just now, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, I love trash.
Hello, household and recycle.
I love it because it's trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty, anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Yes, I love trash. If you really want to see something trashy, look at this.
The dog food is dog shit, so don't spill that on you. Ugh.
He saw me coming.
It's a good day to be alive.
Yeah.
There's an old man who is very cranky.
Losing his mind.
Yeah, because there's lines, but you can't.
No one parks between them.
And you can barely see the lines.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy must
He's
have.
being a total idiot.
Yeah. That was.
That's the first time I've run into anything like that here. I've never seen that.
Yeah. Me neither.
He needs to chill out, boy.
What an ass.
Oh. Jeez. Honestly, I've been going here for 25 years, and I've never seen anybody get mad like that.
No?
I don't know, he's probably in his late 70s, and he starts screaming at the guy who parked next to us about, we parked between the effing lines, buddy, you know. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I've never looked at the lines, rarely. I mean,
No,
the place is huge. There's only like 4 or 5
And
trucks
they're not even
in there.
parked next to each other either.
Yeah, there's lots of room.
Did you hear what he said? He was like, you could.
couldn't pull a sharp, put a sharp stick up a dog's ass.
Yeah, up a goat's ass, he said.
Oh, was it a goat's ass?
that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's what made me laugh. I was like, dang, I wish I got that on camera. Hi. Hello.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next stop. Man, I wish I got that on camera.
Oh, I know, same. Oh, that was priceless. Jeez. What did the guy say to you in the black truck?
He said, grouchy.
West Parkland Propane. This is where they almost had an explosion.
Yeah, that would not have been good. Hey, I just need... Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I just need to withdraw $1 million.
Okay. For that 1 million, have you tried to withdraw from our business? Okay. And then 4 cookies. Good, thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. You can just toss that, please. Thank you. May as well also top up the gas tanks, because once we're on the highway, I don't want to have to make any unnecessary stops. So, just taking a quick pit stop, get some munchies, maybe get some gas. I'm down to half a tank in this one tank, and the other tank's almost empty. And we're stopping into this Shell station here because Ryan told me that
it was rated, like, I don't know if it was in the province or in the country, the nicest bathroom. It won a contest. I don't know how many years ago.
So we will see what it looks like. Well, this was stupid. That's better. Okay, close this up, and let's see what's up with this bathroom. Is it truly award-winning?
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Well, it's nice. I'm a little underwhelmed though. It's not really award-winning nice. Well, I mean, when you picture gas station bathroom, This is definitely nicer than that, but...
You didn't film in the bathroom, did you?
Of course I did. They had to know if it was award-winning.
I filmed just a bit.
No one was in there.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal. It was dirty.
It was dirty.
gross.
And there was a Sharps container. So clearly they got problems with needle users.
When I was in there, for going north. It was a beautiful day. We had a great drive. And before long, we crossed over into British Columbia without any problems. That's the last time I was in here.
Was it nicer then?
Oh, it was spick and span, super clean. But it's not so good anymore.
Yeah.
People have graffitied and
it's okay. I mean, it's nicer than a standard gas station bathroom.
just don't touch anything.
Speaking of going north, if you don't know who Ryan is, I'm going to have a link in the description to all of his stuff. I highly recommend the Going North series as a starting point so you can kind of see what he's all about. Speaking of going north, we are...
Going west.
Isn't that east?
That's east. So
Now
when
we're
you
north.
turn left here, we're going north right now.
Yeah.
When you turn left there, it'll curve around.
Oh, it'll go
You
up.
can't miss it. It just takes a scrap right. There's an old Esso gas station over here. I remember going there at the restaurant. That Esso over there. I remember going there as a kid to eat on the way home.
It's literally
Like-
called Esso Restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never been to a gas station restaurant. Oh, that's a lie. During the Potter's House series, Alex drove me and his father-in-law to the Potter's House in his ambulance, and was it ever laborious? I was so cold. It took so much effort to stay warm because I was in the back, and I poked myself through
You
the...
didn't crank the heat up?
There was no heater back there.
I know, but it works its way back there.
Yeah, not well, because there was only a little
Oh,
window, and
yeah.
I stuck my
It's
upper
like-
body
it's-
through it.
It's like being in the back of a cop car. You're either freezing or boiling back there. Don't ask how I know.
That was perfect comment.
Actually, I will comment. I will continue. So, I've been in a police car twice in my life. And, well, maybe more than that. But anyways, when I was a little kid, we saw, my cousin and I, out of my grandparents' farm, which sadly was bulldozed a few years back. We saw these two guys walking through the wheat field. Whatever, there's two guys walking through the wheat field. We were like 7 years old, and we just thought, there's two guys walking in the field. And a while later, my grandma was looking for us, and she said, a truck came in the yard, and they said they were looking for two escaped, like, not convicts, it wasn't a jail, but it was from a juvenile detention facility is what it was.
Okay.
And we're like,
delinquents.
yeah. And she said that one of the guys in the truck, his eye was all bloody. He got punched in the eye by one of those guys that had escaped. And we saw them, and we knew, well, we go, oh, we saw two guys walking through the field. So next thing you know, the RCMP came out. So here's me and my cousin. We got to sit in the back of the police car. And they drove us out. And they're like, okay, show us exactly in the field where you saw them walking. So he's driving along slowly. We're like, no, a little farther. And then we're both, okay, it's right here somewhere. And so then he radioed, and all these police cars came out, and they went through the field looking for tracks. Long story short, they were found something like 3 miles north on the highway. They caught them.
Oh, okay.
So that's that time I was in the cop car. Another time was I made a movie, or not a movie. I worked on a music video called Dead End Drive. Anyways, we used a police car on set, and my friend was the policeman in the film. And you'll see I do a cameo in that film. Anyways, I had to sit in the back of that police car to go from one shooting location to another, and it was a hot summer day. And I have never been so hot in a car in my life as opposed to that car, because he cranked the AC in the front of the police car, but it does not get to the back.
Right, because the plexi is in the way.
Well, there was a bit of a hole that you could talk through and all that, and I'd stick my face there and it didn't matter. It was sweltering back there, and my mom thought I was going to have a heart attack, because when I got out, my face was just red and just sweating like crazy. It was horrible. So don't be dumb and end up in the back of a cop car. It's not fun.
And not to mention there's no floor room.
I don't remember that really. It was so bloody hot. I couldn't take it. It was horrible. But anyways, that's my cop car story.
1 more hour of driving.
Yep.
Back about 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud. Had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw.
That's the juvie center. This is where
That's where it was. It's a different building now. But
okay. That's where Ryan narked on those people going across the field there.
Yeah.
Where was the field?
Way past.
Oh, not here.
Not here.
Okay. Well,
Like
that's
about 2 miles that way.
that's where they escaped from.
Yeah.
We are about 10 minutes away from this place, just down the road here. Fingers crossed this wasn't a waste of time.
Oh,
Right there?
this building.
Okay.
This building right here.
Okay. He said he's by the big bay door, but it looks like there might be a couple big bay doors.
Yep. There's a door open there.
Does it look like they have...
There's a truck running.
Oh, there he is. He waved. Oh yeah, I see it. It's right in there. Excellent.
Maybe we don't even have to lift anything.
That will be nice.
This truck's high.
It is high. Okay. Let's check this thing out. Hello.
Where'd you come from?
Stony Plain. Did I take a minute or what?
It must cost me fuel.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Holy shit, man.
Okay.
He said you can fire it up if you want.
Yeah, plug in.
Yeah, okay, let's plug her in.
Stick your hand in it.
Oh, she's already plugged in.
Turn it on.
Oh, it's nice and quiet too. I like that. You guys don't need it no more, or?
No, I bought it with a bunch of stuff I bought from the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to keep it. And I just said, you know,
Big fence.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'll just gotta figure that out. Cool. Oh,
this is a $2,000 saw.
yeah.
It's on casters.
Yeah, that's...
Roll it around the shop. And lock it too, yeah.
I was using too much on casters. You're going to use this bill.
Yeah, well, it'll live in one spot in the shop. Yeah, so...
Probably casters off.
Get a little dust collector and I'll suck all this out.
Yeah. Yeah, 220, right? It's 3 horsepower, I believe, right?
Yeah, you want me to unhook it?
Oh, I see. Yeah, unhook it. No plug-in. Okay. I'll have to get a plug-in. All right, maple syrup for you.
Need reserve.
Thank you. All right, go ahead. Oh, no, she's good. Excellent. Ugh. Yeah. Well, there's a few. Thanks, guys. Thanks for waiting. See ya. Have a good night. Yeah, they should be in the pocket of the seat. Not. The other side? Oh, maybe the other side, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Pull that. Tell me when to stop. I don't know what this is pulling on.
Yeah, maybe it's there is good, and then we'll go the other way as well.
Got her anchored down.
We're anchored down.
It is now twilight. We are in the industrial area of Grand Prairie, Alberta. In fact, my uncle's business is just down the road. We passed right by it.
Yeah, and these people knew him.
And they know him,
They
yeah.
deal with him. What do you think?
I think that's pretty good. It's not going to go anywhere.
We don't even need to buy any new ones.
The blankets are a good idea.
Yeah. It's pretty mild out. Ugh. So everything's a little muddy and mucky, but yeah, look at the truck. I was thinking about washing it before I went on this trip, but I'm glad that I didn't, because that would have been a waste of loonies and toonies. Pretty dirty, but this is a work sweater because I am wearing it while I am working. Wait, what do you figure? Albert and Walter? Sorry, bro. There's 3 graders, or 3. One's a loader, I guess.
We can have breakfast.
All day breakfast.
$29.90, please.
I'll pay with a gift card.
Okay, I'm gonna just take it and sort it over here.
Yeah, toss that in the tall grass. Thank you. Got some of that sweet nectar. Is this root beer?
Yeah. My grandpa came here every morning for years to sit with his buddies and eat breakfast and talk.
Oh, yeah? What is that? Iced tea?
Iced tea.
Sacrilege.
Addict. I know. But I had a root beer
Earlier. Just so you know, this bathroom is not as good as the one where they won the award.
So, although probably an hour down the road, I'll be using that one in Valley View.
Yeah.
You didn't just.
He just said, you did not seriously just film that. I did film it. It's good storytelling. And now I'm ruining it by adding in this clip. We're on our way home now. I don't know why my voice is cracked right there.
Here, let's do this.
Oh yeah, Canadian.
This is how you wash your headlights in Canada. See that? Look how that worked.
Yeah.
This. I need more snow. Not yellow snow.
No lemon snow.
Signal lights, we don't really care. We just want to see.
Because these roads be dark. Let me show you. So the moon is out tonight, so it's helping with visibility, but it is still very dark. And also that car up ahead is helping as well. But this is why you snow off your lights. So you can kind of see. And actually I can see better through the camera than I can.
That's right. That's bizarre.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's your night vision.
Yeah, I think, yeah, because this phone has the moon vision in it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what's doing it. That's crazy. There he goes, 1 hour later. Oh.
My brother found it. Ooh. That was my mom.
Oh yeah?
My brother goes. You weren't rolling on that, were you?
I was. Do you want me to take that out?
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys missed it, but that was hilarious. Ready to roll?
Oh yeah.
Okay. We got about 2 hours or so of driving left. Load is holding secure, so no complaints so far.
And I used the bathroom, and I didn't touch anything.
Did it seem award-winning?
It was worse than we were there 2 hours ago.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it was disgusting.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it is not what it was when it was an award-winning bathroom, that's for sure.
It only needs to be award-winning once.
Well, this trip has been pretty uneventful, which is okay.
Almost ran out of gas, kind of, but...
Well, that front tank, there's only about 5 liters left in it.
Yeah.
But the saw tipped, not right over, but it tilted a bit, so that's fixed now.
It wasn't even worth filming. That's how uneventful even
that's
that
right.
was.
Yeah, we're having 0 issues. I can't see.
Sounded like a gunshot almost.
It did. Oh, look at that. It punched the... You know what it is? There's a piece of the saw that sticks out. I think it's on that fence. It hit your frame too.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, well, that makes sense why I hit it.
Yeah.
Or why I broke it.
Wow.
Well, so much for this being uneventful. Well,
That sucks.
I will join the tradition of taping up a window. I've never had to do that. I've owned about 25-ish cars. I've never had to do that.
Neither have I. I've never run into this. Well, do you want to tape it up? Or do we just keep going?
I think we just keep going.
It's not that cold out.
No.
The heater works. That's too bad. Shoot.
I mean, yeah.
It's already done the damage.
Yeah, and it can't break the other ones.
I'm amazed it wasn't louder, right? Like it was a bang, but it wasn't like...
Yeah.
I knew right away what it was.
Yeah.
The sound was like...
Yeah, that was broken window sound.
Yeah.
Dang, what a bummer. Shit. All right.
Well, I guess I'll crank the heater back up.
Yeah. You know, it'd be hilarious, but not hilarious at all. If, oh, that semi-truck's catching back up. If, there was more of those pokies, I just shattered all of them. Luckily, that piece I could probably just get from a glass shop and get them to slide it in, because it's just the slider.
You know, I've replaced a whole back window, but not one piece. I'm not sure how you do it, but...
Did you know the Bigfoot version of this truck?
Yeah.
It had the whole back window could roll down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe I'll get one of those.
I do know that the back window on my truck, my 2014, they're like crazy expensive.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Over $1,000.
Oh, that's like electric and it's heated and stuff.
But it doesn't work. It worked, like the rear window defogger on my truck, it worked once or twice when I first got it, and then it quit working. So I Googled it. It turns out they all fail.
Okay.
And you can only fix it by replacing the whole window, because it's something inside the glass that doesn't make a connection anymore. And the rear window defogger doesn't work. The electric slider works, but it can't defog it.
your truck. Oh man. All right. Well,
There we go. We got our action for the day.
yeah. Too bad it wasn't on camera.
Yeah, I know. But whatever. We got the after effects. Look, it's not that bad. I don't even feel cold here. Just barely.
Me either.
So we're fine. Man, and we're only 40 minutes away from home, so almost made it. Almost made it flawlessly. We would have done it eventually though.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh well.
Oh well.
It's good for the vlog.
Yeah, hopefully next you see us unloading.
It comes nice. So this was the one for 800?
Yeah.
No, it's worth the drive. That's good. That is awesome.
You're gonna have all the weight in a second.
Yeah.
Ready? We good?
Yeah.
Okay. And down.
Well, I gotta say that went way better than I thought it would.
I'm glad that we didn't try it last
You
night.
should see when when me and Josh moved my shop over here.
Yeah.
It's like even my pin router we had my friend move, but my table saw there. The two of us had it just like on its side in the back of the truck, and
Yeah. A little sketchy. I think we should take it off the wheels, but other than that, excellent.
that is freaking awesome, man.
Oh yeah, you dropped the wheels. It will almost be at
Yeah. Don't worry about the tailgate.
How come you guys don't put on it?
So quiet. I love this machine. Already getting lots of use out of it. Only thing I had to do was put a plug on it because for whatever reason they just had it wired directly like into the panel. So I have a plug on it, plugged into the wall with Clints here, and it's working great. We actually finished the last of the batch F on this machine here, and it works freaking perfect. I'm so glad that we were able to pick it up. And speaking of batch F being done, well, in the background you can hear that we're just finishing up here, and just in time too, because we're one, ran out of sandpaper, and two, both of the guys are moving on to other job opportunities that came up, so it actually kind of worked out perfect. Mitch is going on to a roofing crew, or he's going to run his own show for somebody else. He's going to sub out in BC, in the Kelowna area, for insurance jobs and stuff. So he will be taking off early next month.
Yeah, probably it's going to be the beginning of March. Could end up being the middle of March, but fingers crossed it's sooner than later.
Right, and then on his off days, he still wants to come by the shop and work on things that we have going on here.
I just like it here. It's fun. This is just fun for me.
I'm glad that you dig it. And then Ken over here, he has, because he's a glass guy, he has moved on to doing glass full time, and he also said that he wants to be around still to do some projects here and there on the side. So he's gone, but not gone for good, which is nice, because I like him and his work ethic. I like both of them, so I'm glad that they both enjoy it and want to come around when
free time kind of thing.
Yeah, on a need be sort of basis. What?
Yeah, that's right. He does. Get out of here.
And speaking of glass, he is going to fix my my back windshield that smashed out, bringing home the table saw. That was such a piss off. But your dad's glass shop?
Yeah, Bisco Model Glass in Morinville.
Okay, they just happen to have
this glass that's been sitting on the shelf for 10 years.
The exact glass
if not more.
Panel thing that broke on my truck. They just happen to have. which is awesome. So your dad's shop, that's where you started doing glass?
Yeah.
And then you moved out here and
started putzing around through you, and I've been all over the place. I worked at Athabasca Glass. That's also my uncle's glass shop. And then we have one in Redwater, and we have one in Westlock. And then the main one is in Morinville.
And now you're working for the competition.
That's right. Actually, my grandfather started Bitis Westcombe Windows, it was called, with the actual creator of Crystal Glass. Yeah, and then my grandfather, being stubborn, didn't want to join, so the guy left, and then he created.
So it's still somehow tied into the family business in a sense.
That's right.
Just a little removed. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna be able to get my back windshield fixed up there, which is nice.
Yeah, we'll get it all fixed up, and then I think you said you wanted to film a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, so you get to see that.
Under surveillance, and I'm going to let them film me film them. What?
That's not a good sign.
These old school ones have this plastic all the way around.
Oh.
So I need a Phillips. This actually became a lot worse. I should have looked in your truck before I was like, oh, take 10 seconds.
Oh well. Oh well for me.
Yeah. You're not in any rush, eh?
No, I'm not. And at least we found your
McChicken
sauce, yeah.
That's right.
Kind of
Put
hilarious.
that on French fries.
Month ago, maybe? Or even longer, we went for lunch at McDonald's, and we thought that they forgot to put the mayo in the bag, but somehow it fell out and was just hidden, and I just randomly found it.
Yeah.
So
It must have fallen out of the bag, because I didn't have any.
no.
I was upset.
Yeah, we're just like, what the heck? We even reminded them like 3-4 times to put it in there, and then as we drive away, it's somehow fell out under the seat there. Thanks for doing this, by the way.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's my life, glass. I like glass. I don't like this part of it. So instead of one piece of glass, I actually have the entire back glass. Just for Joshy. Just for Joshua.
Whoops.
Okay, man. Well, this has been a great adventure. Maybe I should just use McChicken sauce as glue.
Man, it's a bummer that we can't do a real replacement of just the one panel. Oh well. Oh, I see. It's like totally glued in there.
Yeah. So this may take a little bit too. Okay, the automatic windows. Check number 1.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put a piece of tape. Sorry, dude, this turned out to be a nightmare. But I will get you your glass for sure, and we'll do it right. We can even do it in your driveway.
I don't mind coming back. It's fine.
It's gonna look even better. Just want that to not do that.
Oh no.
No, because when you close your door, it might fall out. Should I? It's you're anyways. It looks stupid.
I don't think that tape's gonna. We need tuck tape.
No, this will be fine. This is what holds windshields in all day long. We use this tape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What? Come on, we're not.
Dude, it's fine.
Oh, I guess I'm throwing the glass away.
Shit.
Okay, we're gonna use Gorilla Tape then.
Just a massive gap.
There's a massive gap. Just temporary fix. Welcome to Redneck Glass. I'm in your vehicle. And I'm crooked.
Dude, that's so hilarious. Okay, guys. So, unfortunately, it turns out, we didn't realize that the glass that his uncle has had in his shop for 10 plus years is actually for an 86 or something, or...
I think it's for a 96.
No, mine's a 96.
Oh, then
so the 86...
98.
98. No, it wouldn't be 98.
No?
No, 98 is the jelly bean. I'm pretty sure this is for a bullnose.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt your video.
No, that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's for an 86, an 80 to an 86. So obviously it's not going to fit. It might even be for a Ranger because it's skinnier, but I don't know. That might be for a Ranger. But in any case, it does not fit. And so took everything apart, and then we just threw on a piece of glass that doesn't really
To stop any water.
no, like there's a huge gap and everything.
Fill that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just fill it up here. So we're gonna go when Ken has time to go pull a piece of glass from a wrecker. But before we figure out my truck, I have an MRI first. MRI, yeah.
I can get you checked in with the girl on the desk. Then she can help you out with the direction.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I have a MRI for 8:30, Josh. Yes. That was quick. Hey, good. How are you?
Good, good.
That was pretty quick. How'd it go?
Good. So nothing lit up. So that means that we still don't know what it is. Wait, are you making a video? Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Did you miss me?
You know it.
Good, because I came here just to see you.
Hasn't been that long, has it?
A month.
Yeah.
Does that feel tight to you?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't hurt, but it feels tight, so that is strange. Nothing. That almost kind of felt good in a way. Like, not good, but, you know, like...
Relief?
Yeah, maybe relief, yeah. I wanted to film this one because I thought it would be funny. I thought it would hurt a lot. But instead, this hurts barely at all. Oh, I feel that in my eyebrow. Speaking of tiny muscles in the head, you know who has a really muscular ass head? Terry Crews.
I can see that, yeah.
I mean, he's got muscular everything.
You think I'm playing?
Interesting noise.
I don't want to sound like that guy on my first day. Remember him?
I think so, yeah.
Just screaming? Yeah, I don't want to ever act like that. Oh, man. How you doing? That feels like I can't breathe. Did someone tell you you have to wear those type of shoes when you're in the medical field? Because it's like the perfect doctor type of shoes.
These?
Yeah.
No.
You have the perfect cowboy name. James Duke. You should be...
My grade 6 teacher always had a movie star name.
Yeah, you do. Starring James Duke as the kid. You look really young for your age, so you could totally be... Look at that, yeah.
Should I say if people don't like needles, they shouldn't watch this part?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to see it. How's that?
That is so weird. It feels like you're like, what the frick? That feels like you're, like there's like warm, like honey or something that's slowly like just going. Doesn't hurt at all. Oh, I didn't even notice you put it in. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel the same as the other one though. It doesn't hurt even a little bit. I can barely feel it.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Excellent. The only thing left, I have my eye surgery this week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Wednesday.
What are you getting done?
Just getting some holes put in my eyes for my narrow angle glaucoma, something or other. Before prep, after prep,
Did it hurt?
after surgery. No. Kind of. It felt weird. I'm good. Look at these peepers. Surgery successful. For those of you who aren't regular viewers and have no idea why I just showed those last few clips, last year, May 1st, I got a brain thing that happened, and we've been trying to figure out what's causing the pain and stuff since then. And through that process, we figured out that I have rapid acute narrow angle glaucoma, and I just had my surgery, and I am very happy to say that I don't have any of the symptom or side effects. Any of the negative stuff I don't seem to have, including the night blindness. So I'm super stoked about that. But yeah, that's what that was about. Trying to figure out my brain thing. And every once in a while I go get IMS and go to the hospital, and now I had the weird eye surgery. It was super simple, just zapped my eyes, and here we are. So I'm glad I won't be going blind anytime soon. Although we are in a glass shop, so that could change very quickly here.
Oh, back to my eye.
Dig it out with another piece of glass.
Are you freaking insane?
That's all of my stuff that I needed to do, so we can get back to doing the back window. When we last left off here, we were in a different shop. We are in the shop that Ken works in, and we had, let's see if I can show you this. Sealed this up with some foam and some Gorilla Tape because there was a huge, this foam here, there was a huge gap there, and we didn't want to leak it, especially since I was dying to wash the truck. Didn't want the water flying into the cab, which is understandable, but I would say all in all it held up. Now you might be asking, why the heck didn't we just put plastic on it? You were talking about the plastic window club earlier, because that's ugly, and this looks at first glance like normal. Of course, when you look a little closer, it looks not good at all. Come on. Wow, that tape is sticky.
That worked pretty well, eh?
Yeah. No problems at all. It worked really good. Oh, that was not satisfying. There we go.
Hey!
Way more satisfying.
There we go.
Oh, so satisfying. Oh, so satisfying.
Boom. Satisfying.
Oh yeah, so satisfying. So satisfying. The reflection. It's like the way that it looks like I have two front ends. So satisfying, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so satisfying. Has anyone ever told you that's kind of satisfying?
It's super satisfying. Hey, you want to try to put it in?
Sure.
So all you do is push that rope into that groove as you slide.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
satisfaction.
Gertrude. It's not as satisfying when I do it. I can't do it as easily as you. Oh, there we go.
There.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'm cruising now.
Yeah.
So satisfying.
And yeah, you could lift with your thumb at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong?
Well, you're not doing it wrong. You're getting it there. It's perfect. Or you can use the knuckle of this if you want.
Am I not getting it deep enough?
No, you got her. Yeah. That's perfect. That's exactly how it is.
Dude, I got...
Yeah, you got fingers for days.
Really good at fingering.
That's right. Yeah. Nose picking.
Check out this knife, guys.
That's my Excalibur.
You can knife people with this.
Yeah, and the craziest thing is, if you cut somebody's belly, they wouldn't even know that they were cut until it's separated, spill all their organs.
Because it's so short.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
That's a fun
Learning
fact.
a lot about glass today.
Or the weapons that were used for glass, yeah.
The weapons used for glass, not the tools, the weapons.
Not the weapons, yeah, they're called weapons, not tools. Because I think at this point, I'm the tool. That I'm the tool here. Get some tape ready to hold that rope. You learned something that not very many glass guys know nowadays. How to
I would be second in command here under you.
That's right. Yeah, you really gotta be good at using your fingers for these.
Yo, now that's satisfying. So satisfying.
Satisfaction.
Ooh, so satisfying. Oh, wait a minute. So satisfying. So satisfying.
Okay, so you got it all.
Yeah, all satisfying.
Okay, Briss. Well, I got some blood on your thing. Okay.
So satisfying?
Satisfaction.
Oh
It is
no.
cutting the rubber. His by VIN number to his glass. Same with the rubber. Yeah, I would maybe have to double check that, but yeah.
You know what's not satisfying? We accidentally broke it with the rope thing, and it just so we had to take it back out. Didn't realize that it was going to do this, but apparently these aftermarket sealer things, what are these called?
What?
what is this thing called?
Gasket.
The gasket thing. They're shit.
Right.
So we got to take that trash off, and we're gonna have another temporary fix that looks a lot better, and we are going to source a actual thing. We can't use my original one because remember this, but also if you notice that glass there is one solid piece, whereas this was a 4-panel and it has like this frame that goes around it, and so this is way wider. It has these nice little drain holes for, you know, when the water gets in there and it comes out. This is aluminum, so it won't ever rust, and blah 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 blah. It's just completely different, so we can't use this even if it didn't have this cosmetic damage. Bummer. You might be asking, hey, why are you using one solid piece of glass? Well, they don't make those anymore, and we couldn't find any in a wrecker. So I was like, you know what? I kind of don't care, because originally I actually wanted a solid piece of glass. We even tried to find the Bigfoot ones that roll down, and we're having trouble finding one of those. And so we are going to throw this in how it is, and Ken's dad, who is way more familiar with these older cars and you know what goes into doing them, older vehicles, well, any vehicle, he's been doing. How long did you say? 100 years, right?
Oh, yeah.
At least.
Realistically, 50 years.
100 years sounds better.
Yeah.
So he's going to give us a hand trying to find the gasket that will actually fit and work. But for now, since I have a gaping, way bigger hole than I had before, we are going to do it with, what do you call this method?
Well, this method is actually glued in, right? This is just a universal molding. It's going to go on, and it rubs or touches the pinch weld.
I like rubs better.
Rubs, okay. So it rubs the pinch weld properly.
Okay.
So the glass doesn't actually touch the metal. Right?
Let's do it. Holy shit, this is satisfying.
What's that?
I said, this is satisfying.
Yeah. I'm good here. A second. Right there. Yeah. It's gonna work. So what we want, yeah, I'll take that side when we go to install it. But what we want is about a full inch of that black all the way around. So we'll have to clean that sticker off.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Wipe the glass. We're gonna have to use 2 of these sticks.
Why?
Well, because so you can see through it. And I'll pass this to you because you're gonna have to go the rest of the way, and it might be good for your video. Nice, tight, firm pressure. Yeah, so we need another one. But we have to let this dry or else it'll wipe off. Blah, 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 blah. How not to do auto glass 101. Boom, done.
I think it actually looks fine, minus the tape, which will obviously come off after 24 hours or whatever, however long it takes for the glue to cure.
Yeah, for 1,000 pounds per square inch.
So that's going to be a bitch to take off, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, you have to take that tape off tomorrow morning, or else it'll permanently cook there.
Oh, okay.
The sun will cook it there.
But the glue, because this is just temporary. So this is a way that you could do it if you wanted to.
You could actually peel the tape off and live life as it is.
As that, but you don't like it because...
No, we need to rubber it in the way it was actually done by factory.
But we just don't have the factory rubber.
That's right.
And the aftermarket rubber that we could get just...
didn't work.
Sucked, and your dad was like, they either work or they don't work at all.
Yeah.
Or something, 90%
right? 90% of that time they don't work at all. You need factory rubber. That's the only way.
So he's going to find factory rubber for us, and then we will redo it. But this actually looks great.
Oh, and I shave, by the way.
Oh yeah, what the
shave.
heck? He looks better with a beard, doesn't he?
Doesn't
he?
I think so.
You think so too? This is his girlfriend.
Hi.
What was your name again? Carla, I knew that.
Yeah, you totally do that. But yeah, the glass is in, holds 1,000 pounds per square inch. It's not gonna leak. Tape looks stupid. Glued in is stupid. So we're gonna do regular rubber next time. Next time on his YouTube channel.
If only we had known that
rubber.
the non-factory.
Here, come on, kids, come on. Where's it ripped? Right here. See, that's what happens. Look at it. It's ripped. That's what happens with fake non-factory rubber.
Not satisfying at all.
No satisfaction.
Is that a word?
Satisfaction.
And what is the language of origin?
There we go. So, Ken does not like how this turned out. He's very disappointed that we got the wrong stuff, or a product that sucks. Really, is the issue. And he was like, man, I'm gonna lose sleep over this, because he doesn't like that it's not good, and I'm his friend and stuff. But I'm not worried about it at all. Just taking the tape off here. I didn't lose sleep over it. He even, this morning, apologized again. He sent me a text saying, man, sorry that it's not going the way that it should, because, you know, we went to his Morinville shop, and then we did the one here in town, and he's like, twice and it doesn't work, but he's like, we'll get you sorted once we get a factory rubber, which hopefully we can find one. Now, depending on how long that takes, this could stay on for a long time, but that's okay, because it's still, you know, technically done correctly. It's just not the way that he wanted it to be. But who knows? I may just end up smashing this out again. What do I mean by that? Hey, I'll be back, okay? See ya. What do I mean by that, guys? If you recall, vlog number 100, that was all about getting the shop done. And part of that was Clint moving into the shop, which was great for me. How that came to be is Clint's old shop had flooding issues, so he couldn't use it all the time like he needed. And me, my table saw had just shit the bed, so I didn't have one. And so I said, well, I need a table saw, you need a shop, why don't you move in and we'll just share the space? And that's how Clint came to be my shop mate. And it's worked out great. Well, since then, I was gifted a second table saw from Jim. Much appreciated, Jim. So we had tandem table saws, which is what I've always wanted. Unfortunately, that table saw is a little underpowered. Oh, check that out. Dude, he just pointed at me. That's hilarious. That's awesome. I love seeing other crew cabs like this one. I just love this truck so much. It is a great workhorse. Anyway, the second table saw that we have in the shop was a little underpowered, so it made sense to get another table saw, especially since Clints was conking out. Well, I've given that table saw to my brother, and now we're just down to one table saw and Clints as a backup, which is totally fine. We don't need more than one table saw. It's just nice to have two table saws. Well, getting back to smashing out my window here, maybe for a second time, it just so happens that on the day that we went to Grand Prairie to get the new table saw, one of my old clients messaged me saying, hey, I heard you were looking for a table saw. And even though I was already going to get one, I was like, man, your saw is also too good of a deal to pass up, so I'll get both. And this way, we'll be able to go tandem. So yeah, here I am back at Ryan's. Oh, that's his truck that has the faulty rear windshield. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So I forgot that your truck was a platinum. It's a platinum and your rear window still conked out.
Oh, they all did it.
So they're not all that.
None of them work. The rear window defogger.
Ford, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Anyway, this table saw is just down the road. It's no 4-hour drive this time.
Yeah, this is a lot quicker. Yeah.
I appreciate your help though. But did you notice?
Oh, a single pane.
Yeah, they don't make the 4 anymore. They only make the Tri, and it's not as nice. So I was like, you know what? Initially, when I
never opened my back window.
No.
I never opened it.
When I was looking for a truck, I was like, I kind of like just the plain flat glass. It just kind of has a smoother look to it. And so I was like, you know what? Let's throw it in there. I did look for the Bigfoot glass though. The one that rolls down.
Oh yeah.
It is impossible to find.
Yeah.
So I think the people who do it nowadays, they are doing it's a home job or like, you know,
custom.
Some sort of resto type thing, custom thing, yeah.
The only time I've used the sliding rear window is when I had a single cab truck and you can just reach like this.
Oh yeah.
And close it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
because you have an 86, right?
Yeah, my old 86.
Right, so he has a bull nose.
The one we took to the beater challenge in 21 with my daughters.
Yeah.
My daughters took one vehicle and my son and I took the truck.
Yeah.
And we never opened it on that trip.
No?
No.
Yeah.
The air conditioner was working.
It's rare.
So.
But did you use these windows, these triangle windows?
Nope.
Those are common for me to use in the summer.
Yeah. On my old cars I use them.
Yeah. I think that's a cool feature. It's too bad they don't do that anymore because now they have massive ass mirrors that hang off the door. Okay, he's just up here. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. This is it. Hopefully we don't have to lift this here either. Oh, he's already got it out on the
you can
pad.
use the skid steer maybe.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
All right. Look at this thing. Freaking minty. What do you think, Ryan? Should we put this right up against the window?
Have it repeated last. That was a month ago we did that.
Yeah. It's already been a month since we got the other saw. Okay.
Moshe ain't gonna approve, but it'll work. Yeah.
You want her under here?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice straps.
Yeah. Okay, up slow.
Fast, 400 on the dash, 55 bills, but 50 for the tax on the bag. I don't really like to brag.
All right. That was easy. Thanks for your help, Ryan. Moral support, yeah. Okay. Nothing here that can smash out our glass. And we don't have quite the drive home as we had the first time.
Oh, that just broke right on.
Yeah, my friend's mom broke that by accident.
You know, a guy really should fix stuff like this.
You think?
Yeah.
There we go. This time we're not going to use mucky straps that were left in the box to freeze and stuff. Oh, Ryan, you know this.
Yes.
You showed me that.
Oh, trucker's trick.
Perfect way to do it.
The pink one? Okay, you got history in this car?
There we go. Maple syrup for you.
Yeah, those are ones, I guess.
100s, yeah.
$1 bills.
Yeah, a bunch of loonies. The lightest loonies that you've ever felt. Look, guys, he doesn't trust me. He's counting it. The guy who I didn't even know last time didn't count it.
I told him to count it. While we were in there, he's like, just make sure. Actually, I need to run these under one of those little skins.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, right. We're all good.
If they smell like maple syrup, you know they're real.
Yep.
Well, thanks a lot, Darren.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Really appreciate it. It's going to come in handy. Left-handy, to be precise.
It's a good rig and it's got some horsepower.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, thanks a lot. See ya. Well, that was easy.
Yep.
You're a good luck charm.
I'm good luck.
Hey, it's Lucky. Making his Lucky Charms.
Hi, with me, Rainbow Magic.
See if we can break the back window. That's going to be the joke for the next time.
Yeah. I'm going to call Armando and see if he can't bring his tractor over so it's easy all the way.
Yeah, we're going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
With the straps.
Yeah, because that's perfect. Really?
Up ahead here, many years ago, there was a cop sitting there where that skid steer is. And I was driving a green Volkswagen Bug with no insurance, no plates, on a test drive. And he pulled out in front of me, and then I was stalling the engine, and I only had one working headlight. And,
oh no.
Yeah, he pulled me over right over here.
And you said?
And he goes, what are you doing? And I go, oh, I'm trying to tune my engine. It was stalling, and then, but now it's running fine. And he could see it was running fine. He goes, okay. And he goes, or no, his first question was, have you been drinking? No, I haven't been drinking. Not at all.
He's like, well, that's what everyone says.
And then he goes, well, why were you in the ditch? I said, well, I wanted to back up onto the service road, but, you know, it's dark. I couldn't see, and my back window was fogged up, and I ended up driving down into the ditch, which I disappeared from his view when he was over there.
Okay.
It must have looked totally ridiculous. So he's like, okay, well, have a good night. And he jumped in the car and took off. So I found out later there was an armed robbery at the liquor store in the corner, and they were looking for somebody. And just keep an eye.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
So then when you fell out of his view, he's like, oh,
yeah,
he saw me. I'm gonna go get him. He thought you were.
But when he saw the car, so picture this: a '73 green, ugly green Volkswagen Super Beetle. Fenders are so rusted they're flapping in the wind. No engine lid, and with this beautiful chromed out dual carb engine with a lot of power.
Okay.
In the back, and he just kept looking at the engine and then looking at the rest of the car and looking at the engine and the rest of the car, because the engine and the car did not match.
No. So he's just like, what? Something's fishy here.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking? Because why would you put that into this Beetle here?
Yeah, exactly. And the reason Eric and I put it in there was he just built this engine and he wanted to try it out so bad, but his Bug was in the body shop.
Okay.
I said, hey, why don't we take that green Bug and just throw it in there one weekend? Oh, okay. So we just did it on a Saturday afternoon, and we'd already taken it for a test drive, and it ran fine. Then he parked it at my place and went home, and then later that night, I was so tempted to take it for a rip, because he was just babying it, eh?
Oh yeah.
And every engine I've ever rebuilt, I drive it like I stole it. Yeah. And they last. They break in better. So I took it out and I'm just ripping through the gears. Not when the cop pulled me over. Another night, I don't remember if it was before or after the cop pulled me over. I took it down this road.
Yeah.
And then I crossed over to the next range road. And when I pulled onto the road, a Dodge Durango, a brand new one at the time, so this would be 2003 he went to pass, and I floored it, and we both floored it, and off we went. And I've driven those old V8 Durangos; they go pretty good.
Yeah, the
And he couldn't pass
5.9.
me.
Yeah.
No, it was a. Well, it might. No, yeah, it might have been a 5.9. And I had to back off when we hit 70 miles an hour. I was hitting the top of third gear, and I thought, no, that's enough, because the brakes were iffy. And,
sure.
You know. Good times.
Yeah, good times.
I got stories. We've lived out here over 25 years. I could tell you stories for hours about this area.
So that tells you guys that you need to subscribe, because he does a lot of car stuff. You do a lot of adventure type
and there's more
videos
coming up. I've got footage I haven't edited yet. That's some of it's almost a year old, and I'm not going to say what it is. I'm getting another classic in about a month, and then it's going to be a few months before you see the footage. And this is a classic car I never thought I would have. It was completely out of my scope.
Okay.
And it was offered to me at a price I couldn't say no to, and it was a good friend. And the timing was incredible. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Nice. Well, that is
cool.
intriguing, especially if you like cars. Like me, I love cars. And yeah. Awesome. Well, let's see if... Yes. Hey, puppies. Hey, puppies.
I have a skateboard to put it on.
I do have a skateboard to put it on. It'll probably slide actually pretty easy.
I just don't know what's outside and how far in you can get.
Yeah, well, I'll have one just in case. I made this one.
So I see you directed a movie.
Oh, you saw that?
That's awesome. I love it.
That's for you.
Oh, my name is in it.
Yeah.
I saw your name before I saw my name.
Yeah, and where are you?
Oh, Clint.
Yeah.
How is that ever cool?
And
because I was gonna say I've never heard of this.
Who's
movie.
this guy?
Where?
That's you, man.
That's pretty funny.
And this is vlog number 200 that we're working on. So
no way.
And okay, so the people who are watching at home already know what this is about, because this is my physiotherapist who is giving me IMS, right? Intramuscular stimulation.
Yeah.
So produced by IMS. You know, it's just a little Easter egg in there. I was like, that could be a movie studio name, because it's MS, Imagination Movie Studio.
I was completely fooled. I'm not kidding. I'm looking at this going, because I've watched a few Westerns.
Yeah.
My dad and I shared that. And I'm looking at this thinking, this is a kind of a neat poster. And then I saw your name. I didn't even see my name.
Right above it.
Like, oh, yes, you made this up. This is cool.
Yeah.
You had to point it out before I noticed.
Yeah, well, the thing is when I was getting the therapy or whatever you call it, I told him, I'm like, man, you have a cowboy name, James Duke. And then,
no way.
Yeah, then I had the idea through the edit. That's Clint.
That's awesome.
And then I was like, you know who else has cowboy names?
Who did this?
Who
made this?
Photo Deviant, Heather made this for me. Basically, we just borrowed other artwork, and she just made it look like him, you, Clint, and I thought, because you have a cowboy name too, Lester. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And Clint, Carlton, like that's
absolutely
perfect,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
And then the quote here is because he told me that when I told him he had a cowboy name, he said my 6th grade teacher said I had a movie star name. But anyway, I put this together for you. I got it printed off for you.
Are you kidding me?
Put in your
really cool.
your studio.
It'll go up in my office. Yeah. Right on.
I actually didn't mean for you to see that right away, but
I love it. I think it's fantastic. Wow.
I'm glad you like it.
That's pretty cool. Nice work. Good imagination in there.
Right? I think so. And that's a good title, right? For a Western?
I'm going to take a picture and send it to my family. That's
hilarious. Yeah. Good. Let me see if I got a marker in here. This is vlog number 200. And for 200, we're giving away this cutting board here. But I'm also going to give them a poster. So if you don't mind signing this one, this copy, and then I'm also going to get Clint to sign it. And that'll go with the cutting board we're going to give away.
Where do you want me to sign it?
Just maybe by your name. Okay. That is a movie star signature. Look at that, guys.
I've done better. That wasn't very good.
Now I just need to get Clint to sign it here. Yeah, so that's going to go with these. But first, let's open that door and get that signed. Hello! Hello! And welcome.
Welcome. Only twice in a cup car, eh? What's that? Only twice. Actually, it's been more than that, but I didn't want to say. I thought that was pretty funny.
I showed them that just the other day. We were.
Which video was that now? I can't even.
It's the one that's coming out right now.
Oh,
it's this video.
You didn't get a slider this one.
What?
You didn't get a slider.
The fence?
No, for your light, for your window.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I didn't.
More expensive than the window itself. Okay, you got straps?
I was thinking we could wiggle it in.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of.
Watch your foot, because it's going to fall. Yeah. Yeah, you got the heavy spots. I'm the short guy.
Hey, that's good like that. That's good there.
I'm the short guy that has to go like this because I can't get it off the ground.
Oh, do you want to go back out this door?
No, that's okay. They look the same almost. This looks newer than that one.
It's the same brand, but that's a righty and this is a lefty.
Oh, okay.
So the righty's on that side, lefty's on this side, and Clint's going to refurbish his. It's the same brand, but this one's better. Look at this plate.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Nice. So you can flip it upside down and get it down bevel? Or does it only bevel one way?
It bevels
One way.
left. That one bevels right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is this, 240?
Yeah, 240. Yeah. That one's 240 as well. So they're both. This is 3 horsepower. That's a 3 horsepower. So it's pretty good.
And what's this one?
That one's a 2.5 horsepower. It's gonna get refurbished. But like these Deltas, these are like, this is not like the 70s, 60s, 70s era where those are the good ones. These are like from, this is the second run.
Okay.
They've been bought and sold a few times. Now they tried to like go again and like, I don't know.
No, nobody likes Delta now. I don't know why.
No, it's the older ones that are best. Like these are like the 90s-ish. These are the last of the good Deltas.
So
to a lot of
so you
people's
take this face off.
opinion. Yeah, we'll take that off. Oh yeah, this is a long enough
and this one
fence.
To do both together.
Because Clint will want to keep his fence.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Perfect. Just so slide the other one in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm so
It's built for it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna look good.
Wicked.
Super wicked. It does look good. Really good. Awesomely good. Super good. Wicked good. I hope Clint digs it. I wonder what he's gonna think. He's gonna be like, wait, something looks different in here. And I hope I don't miss it. I hear Henry barking. I think Clint must be coming up the driveway. He said he was going to be here at like 9 a.m., but he kept getting sidetracked because now it's like 3:30 p.m. Oh, yeah. There he is. He doesn't know about the newest table saw. I just asked him to come stop by if he had a chance to sign the poster. But I just want to kind of get his reaction. I even cleaned up a little bit. I'm just going to set you guys up over here. Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully he doesn't notice. Hey. Peaky Blinders or what?
Yeah. That day did not go quite as planned.
What's that?
That day didn't go quite as planned. But
No?
Well, woke up this morning and got a chance.
We have a third table saw. What's going on?
What do you think?
Oh, you got 2 deltas. Dude, what happened here? Where'd you get that from?
So the day that you found that one,
Yeah.
one of my old clients said, hey, I heard you look for a table saw. And he had this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it nice and...
It's not quite as quiet as that one, but it might even be more powerful. I think it's a 3 horsepower, but it seems more robust.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then that one's back where it was originally when we set up the shop. And I was thinking when you get it refurbished or whatever, it can live here. It can live here now until you have the time to do it.
Yeah.
We could put a dado stack on it.
Right.
Because you can't run long stock through it.
That's true.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The extension table, we can put whatever in there. That's the first thing.
It wouldn't be a bad spot for, I would probably like to put my router in there again.
Oh, yeah. And then we can have 2 routers.
It used to be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That's the first thing that I actually made on that table saw. Not very interesting. At least not as interesting as the first thing that I made on this table saw.
That's crazy. Awesome.
Well, yeah.
That's hilarious.
So I wasn't completely honest with you. I mean, I do need you to sign something, but I wanted you to see this.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you all day.
Sorry, man.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. But...
That's okay. That's totally okay. I was just
this one got a bit more power than this one?
I think it might be a 3.5 horsepower.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. But look at the clearance plate.
Oh.
It's made out of cast iron instead of
I've never seen that before.
steel or whatever the other ones are. Sometimes they're aluminum, sometimes they're steel. Like that one's steel.
That's pretty cool.
Right? And this one's a lefty.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing about this, I wanted left on the left and right on the right, but I can't open up the...
oh, gosh, that's smooth.
Yeah, smooth action. Everything works perfect.
That's hilarious.
The only thing is that we won't be able to open these, so I'll probably have to switch them around. But due to laziness, I was like, I don't want to take the fence off and switch it around.
Another day project.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just open that if you need to. Yeah, like say your dust collection isn't working or what. Oh yeah, this dust collection is right here, and then this one's just on the back. So yeah.
Get a tree thing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, I believe, is a 95-ish, and this one, in 2007, is when they did what the Deltas are now that people seem to think are junk. Of course, I don't really know, but this one, I think he said that he got it in 2008 or 2009, but it looks like 2000 to 2006 model, so I'm not sure. Great fence.
That's just going to go in a bit. That's what's holding it up.
Oh, yeah. I actually was already using it too, so I was just doing some tweaking and stuff, but...
Yeah, well, now you've got a great fence for both your saws and whole steel and all that. That's...
Yeah, and then yours still has this, and like depending on how we orientate stuff, you can even put something here, because that table saw that I'm giving to Will has like the wings. I actually have more wings outside too.
Okay.
So these can be put if we want, just, you know.
When I came in, my eye was drawn to the gray fence. I didn't even notice the new table saw. It was just like, oh, you've got a new fence and
fence and rail.
Yeah, and rail and stuff like that. And didn't even notice the table saw. And then I looked down, I was like, oh, what the heck? It's a whole new table saw. I just thought it was mine with a new fence on it.
Because we did talk about getting another whole fence, because just to have two.
Yeah, because Josh didn't have this fence with his, so it was kind of not super useful having
two saws if you're both need to use it at the same time. Even if you're not using it at the exact same time, if you have the fence set for a certain measurement, and then the other guy's using the other one, and then
so even with mine over there, it's actually pretty good when you're cutting smaller stuff more. You're running short lumber most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm often cutting longer stuff. Now you can you're not fighting each other here, and that's actually pretty good.
Right. Well, I still might get another fence for here too.
Totally should. It's just handy to have. Right?
Like that fence, this fence sucks. I don't like it. Like it was so like heavy to take off, and this screw here is what smashed out my window. I didn't even see it. Yeah. But yeah, this fence I'm gonna give away to
with this table saw.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be good table saw.
Yes. You know what's funny is vlog number 100. It was about you bringing your table saw. Okay. So I, in a sense, gained a table saw for vlog number 100. This is vlog number 200.
And you've got two.
And now we got two table saws.
That's
yeah.
awesome, man. That's super cool.
I thought that was kind of fun. It just so happens though that he had this, because if he didn't have it, I would have just had the one in tandem with yours.
Did you get this one for a similar price, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. Man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a really good deal.
Yeah, and it's cool that they're the same brand.
Yeah, totally.
It looks good, even though they're not the same saw. This one is older.
I don't know what I'm gonna. I'll probably still keep mine, but I think I'm gonna look for a better one down the road.
Yeah.
And then just refurbish that one. Have it as like you. It's kind of a good idea having two saws. Yeah, especially if you're using it as we are, shop to actually make money.
Yeah, exactly.
If one dies.
Yeah.
Or something happens, and you need to repair, you got the other one going. When I first came here, I remember saying to you that I'd hoped that you would have everything that I kind of brought to the shop when I was ready to move to my own shop. Not that I know that that's happening at any time soon, but hopefully at some day.
Right.
But you're getting close, right? Now you got two awesome saws, and very cool.
I'm glad that you're stoked about it.
Yeah.
I think one of the table saws.
We're gonna get that thing out in the open and we're using it.
Oh, the lathe, yes. I just need to use up all this wood.
Using that, I don't know if these guys seen
the thing that you made?
The little thinger I made?
Yeah, let's see it.
Sure. I had this really old plane, and I bought it at a garage sale because I just wanted the parts to rebuild one and try and make one myself. So I made all of this part, the new block and everything. Obviously this got to be refinished still. I had a couple of these in my drawer for like 5 years, and then I was looking for a new knob up front because the other one was cracked, and Josh said, well, why don't you just try on the lathe to make one? And I was like, yeah, sure, what the heck. So that's my first lathe job. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, so the old wood was all like rotten and
yeah, I don't know where it is. Yeah, it was all cracked and everything. So yeah, made a nice new block plane, and got to get that sharpened up. It's pretty trash, but
yeah, people, if you didn't say that was trash, people would be like, oh, you set the iron on metal.
Yeah. It's not out the bottom yet, so yeah, that's funny.
All right, cool. Okay, now I really do have something for you to sign. So, this poster, if you don't mind giving it a signature by your name.
Okay.
The people who've watched the vlog know what this is all about because I showed it earlier. This is actually going to be a giveaway for someone. We're going to have a contest. We're going to give away a package of stuff, and I just thought it would be cool if you signed it, because we're not going to be selling this poster because we borrowed some of the artwork and just altered it a little bit. But I felt like it would be a cool giveaway. Yeah, so this is all stuff that's in the vlog.
What's the whole James Duke as the
James Duke is my physiotherapist, and I told him like that's a cowboy name.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
And so we put his face on there.
Oh, that's actually his face?
Yeah. Whose face is this?
Holy crap, that's awesome, man. How did you do those?
Heather helped me put it in there, so I asked her to put her credit in there. But you have a cowboy name.
Yep.
Ryan has a cowboy name, and you can see that's Ryan.
That's too funny. So who else are you on here somewhere?
No, just my name.
Just your name. How come you didn't put you in on a horse or something?
I guess we could have put him in there, but didn't think of it.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, so this one's for...
I gotta take a picture of that. Show camera.
You want to take a picture?
Yeah. That's
well, you can actually just have this one.
Oh, okay.
I framed that one up for you.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
So you can take that home, or you can keep it in the shop or whatever you want.
That's a man cave picture. That's awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, and then this one will go off to the winner.
That is
here.
too funny.
Guys, we just figured something out here. I thought this was a lefty, as in this is on the left, but also that it tilts to the left, but it actually tilts to the right. And I should have known that based off of the clearance plate I'm just now noticing. But, yeah, that tilts to the right.
Yeah, I think all table saws are the same pretty much.
No, you can get a left tilting one. I thought this was because the handle was on the left.
You ever use a worm drive skill saw?
No.
Those are weird. They cut that off their handles on the opposite side. And it tilts the opposite way.
Oh.
It's like, I don't know why. They're not necessarily for a left-handed person. They're a worm, so they're different style. It's a worm drive rather than
okay.
I don't know. They're just, I bought one time and I tried cutting a 45 and I took it back. I was like, I can't use this. It's too weird.
Well, that sucks. Now, this just means that I need to get a third one that tilts left.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, about this prize I was talking about. I teased it twice already. Holy crap. This is a very long video. Thank you for holding out this long. Now, if you've made it this long, we got something special for you. I did not expect it to be this long, but you saw what happened, and I wanted to resolve all that stuff before the video ended. There's still a few things we got to do, like get the proper back glass, possibly get another table saw that tilts left, and whatever else was unsatisfactory to me here in this video, but we can save that. I'm satisfied with how this video came on, and it's long.
That's what she said.
Thank you for making it this far into the video. I know a lot of people click off on these long videos, but you made it all the way to here, and as a reward, you can take a reward. We're doing a giveaway because 200 vlogs, that's kind of a milestone, right? I think. You already saw what we're giving away. This poster, I love this poster. We're not making any of these available for sale, so this will be the only one that gets sent out.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, only one person will have it's not really original. This is the reason why we're not selling this is because, well, it's not our original art. We just borrowed something. This is what we have, and this is what we borrowed from. You can see the similarities in there, but we changed it quite a bit. But even still, I don't feel right about selling something. Also, you would have to have watched this video for it to make any sense at all. But since you've watched it, it will make sense to you, and I think it's freaking brilliant. All from a dumb joke that I made offhand to this guy right here. So thank you, Heather, for perfectly executing what I had in mind. But anyways, you can see that it's signed by me, by Ryan, and by Clint. And I hope that you can find a space for this in your house, whoever happens to get this. The other things that we have here are, of course, this cutting board here. It is 181F, that's the batch number. It's made out of walnut, purple heart, and maple. This one was actually a sponsored giveaway gift thing to celebrate the 200th vlog from one of my Patreon supporters. For those of you who watched to the very end, where I have the thanks for watching notes, I have a few of my patrons in there, the tier 3. The space that says empty is not actually empty. That's a person who is called empty. And they're the ones who gave this to whoever gets it in the end. So thank you, Empty, for this. And then we have another sponsored item, and this is from Practical Homestead. This is a Swedish dishcloth. It is basically the best thing ever. Those of you who are following along with the Unfinished Kitchen products that we put out, we are doing a collaboration with
Practical Homestead with the banana bread boards, and we are planning on doing other collaborations, including one that includes this. But whoever wins this package here gets the first one. You'll see more about this collaboration in the future. If you don't know what this is, I will explain it in a future video, but they are great. And then the final thing that we are putting into this package here is this cake knife, because I think it goes well with the board and the Swedish dishcloth. It's just, you know, it's a full package. This is made out of some reclaimed and scrap wood, and it is awesome. It's got a great story. I just don't know what the story is because I forget where the wood came from. But this is going to be in the package as well. Now, you may be asking, how do I win all this stuff? I've watched this far. I am super ready to win this. Easy. All you got to do, and because I want to keep this between me and you who made it this far into the video, please don't put anything in the comments. Email me. My email address is orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Just like that. In the subject line, put 200. In the text field, put your name on YouTube. That's not how you spell on. And also don't put this. You don't have to put that. Put whatever your name is that you use on YouTube. And that's it. You don't have to put anything else if you don't want to. I will collect your name here as I get them. From there, all you do is you press the little blue button here where it says send. Send that off. Blur out the screen for in case there's confidential information. Press X. The moose aren't confidential. Look at those. Those are right out this window. Isn't that awesome? Anyway, we're getting off task here. The only thing else that you have to do is watch the live video that comes out 4 days after this video airs. The date should be like, I don't know where the screen ends. Somewhere in here, wherever YouTube puts the date, look at that date. 4 days from there, I'll be going live at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I'm in Mountain Zone, or whatever it's called. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to have all the names that I received in the email machine in a hat, probably similar to this one. You have to be there. I'm going to pick a name. If you're not there, I'm going to throw that name away. I'll pick another name. And if that name isn't there, then I'll pick another name. And if that name, so on and so forth. If you are there, your name on YouTube, if your name on YouTube is there, perfect. Say you're there, and you get the collection of stuff that we put together to send out to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Empty. Thank you, Practical Homestead. And thank you, Ashley, for the help here.
You're welcome.
To be continued. Oh, also thank you to everyone everyone else who helped out. Ryan, Clint, Ken's brother, I forget his name, Mitch, Armando, Darren's dad, the other guy in Grand Prairie, and the two dudes who helped load it. And thank you to all of you guys for watching. 200 vlogs, man. Physio, hospitals, everywhere, the medical staff who has helped me. Thank you. Oh, and Heather, of course. Yeah, I think that's it. I should stop. I have a lot to edit. Also, this clip that you're about to see was filmed way early in the vlog. I did not know it was going to turn into this. Go check out Ryan's channel. Can you,
I usually put it like that. Do you want that off?
Nah, it's fine. Whatever. It's off. It's not even connected to my phone, so it doesn't matter. Guys, I'm at Ryan's place here. Swapping footage. There's some of his, and I have that now in my possession. He's got my footage in his possession because he's also making a video, which you may have seen in clips of my video of him having his phone out and stuff. So
it's a lot shorter.
That's okay.
Good job. He filmed way more, and his looks way better. His editing is unbelievable.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
If you would like to see his video, which I recommend you go check out his channel anyway, as I already said in the video, there's a link in the description to his video and also to the Going North playlist. So, yeah. And he actually makes stuff with like real cameras and stuff. Also, can you turn the dial-y thing again? Check this out. Yeah.
So I put in a LED light here in the basement. Actually, when I'm editing, I turn that right off and I just use this lamp here. But if I want to dig in my shelves and find, you know, a piece of GoPro equipment or something like that, I turn this light on real bright.
This makes me want to have like an editing studio. And this is just something that you quickly put together.
This is a basement storage room. I have no window in here, no natural lighting. And yeah, it's been a kind of a junk room for decades. And then, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, I needed some place to edit. So I came down here. I had no ceiling in it until like 2-3 months ago. I finally put the ceiling in.
And he has a TV for a monitor and another monitor. And yeah, anyway, guys. Oh, and some of my art.
Yes.
Which is great.
I'm gonna have a plan for building a frame for it. Yeah.
You should make a video about that. And then I will link to that video too when that comes out.
So this has a hot shoe for this microphone. So you hook this up, you slide this into the shoe, you just tighten this, and then it uses the battery in the camera for the mic. This mic is I love this microphone. It gets rid of 99% of the wind, and it's beautiful. Now the nice thing, this is a Canon. I take this off, and my old crappy junky camcorder also had a hot shoe. So I've used this before as well. I like this because it's so small. But this camera has been dropped and it's damaged, and I've lost footage in it because the built-in memory is flaky now. And I'm having a hard time finding a used one that still works. So if anybody knows of an old Canon camcorder with the hot shoe, I'm interested for cheap.
There you go.